right here, and today we're gonna go and play with Nikke Chapter 37. And that's the main story, right? We stopped that at Chapter 37 last time. And so now today we're gonna go and play with Chapter 37 as well, right? And so, let's see what we can really do, and let's see how far we can really go, and let's just dive into it. Damn. Okay. Woo. So there's two ways I can go. Oh wait, I can't go there. Okay, no, I have to go there later, I guess. So here we are, right? The last time when I played with this game, we got on this Leaviathan bullshit that happens. So apparently Leaviathan kind of opened up a bit with us, but then some weird shit happens, and then she thought we betrayed her. And so, I was like, damn, girl, you gotta chill, bro. This is why naive girl is great. I was like thinking, that's why I'm thinking like naive girl is great. That's why if you want to get a wife, go to a small village that doesn't have any influence with the big city. And so you can actually approach relationship with more genuine way instead of like materialistic bullshit. So that's just how I feel. Okay. And what does that got to do with Leaviathan? Everything. This is a story that is telling you that, is giving you hints that you gotta go and like figure it out yourself. And I'm a genius, so I know what's happening behind the message of what Nikke is trying to tell. It is trying to tell you the greatest narrative out there, which is just to tell a great story. That's it. Okay, let's go. Exclamation size 01.
ひとまず腕のクリスタルは全部取り除いたよ。中はボロボロだろうけど、処置はしたから動かすくらいは問題ないはず。ひどくなる前に腕の動力を切っておいて正解だったね。ヒーローウェポンはどうなった？使えはするよ。でも 100% の出力は期待できないね。今はベストな状態と比べて 10% くらいしか実力を発揮できないと思って。だが私は普通のニケより1億倍強い。つまり今は何倍の強さなんだ？
It's kind of sad that so many things
なら100万倍だ。
So many things happens to Mateys, man. Like seriously.
早い。数学の天才か？ヴィランには博士や学者が多いからな。はあ、頭が痛いわね。ラプラス、拳を軽く握ってみて。ヒーロー握り拳。へん。
Ouch. Dominant splitter sounds can be heard.
軽くと言ったでしょ。見せて。どこが壊れたのか確認するから。私は平気だ、マクスウェル。小指がおかしな方向に曲がっているだけだ。大した問題じゃない。じゃあどうなったら問題だって認めるの？腕がきれいに吹っ飛んだら？それは問題どころではないわ。そうだな、それは大変だ。二人は静かにしてて。そんなに大声ではなかったぞ。静かにする。ラプラス、よく聞いて。確かに腕は動かせる。武器も持てる。戦うこともできる。でも言葉通りできるだけなの。仲間の足を引っ張らないで済めばラッキーって程度の話。私はメティスのメカニックなの。
Why is Maxwell in this group? What is Maxwell a part of Mateys? Man, Maxwell. Why is Maxwell in this group? お説教担当じゃなかったのか。
今日はいい天気だ。メティスのメカニックとしてきちんと整備を受けるように忠告するわ。
Man.
マクスウェル、その話はもうしたはずだ。
I'm not sure why recently my hand like turns into the moon. Not pretty sure if you guys can see it. Do you see like the skins is like yeah, now you can see it. I'm not sure why is it turns into a moon. And before you have rashes, I don't know, man. before this is like, you know, like and then it feels like, oh man, you're as a human being, actually human beings are like snakes as well. They do actually shred skin, you know, they do change their skins from time to time. It's just bothering me because, you know, when you try to do something like this, right, you feel it. So, you know, that's why I mentioned it. You know, you'll be like, ew, Jeff, what are you doing showing me the moon of the hand or something like that? You know, it's possible that humans, I mean, like, again, I don't think I need to tell you guys, but I have the moon in the palm of my hand. That's just what I'm trying to say, okay? Like, a lot of those romantic movies, they've been trying to drag, like, the moons and shit like that. But I have the moon at the palm of my hand. So that's that, I guess. It's nothing else. Yeah, it's not. Are we okay to keep going, Robbie?
おそらく心配するな、愚か者ども。シンデレラとグレグレはいないが、私たちはやれる。とても強いシンデレラと最高のヴィランのグレグレはいないが、大丈夫なはずだ。そうだ、なんとかなるはずだ。シンデレラとグレグレはいないがな。
不安になってきたわ。
よし、出発するぞ。おお。マクスウェル、私はシュエンが怖い。
急に何？そんなこと知ってるよ。
しかし逃げ出すほどではない。
それがどうしたって。
シュエンは恐ろしいヴィランだ。だが今より少しでも足を踏み込めば、もはやヴィランですらない何かになってしまう。アークに戻って整備を受けることはできる。簡単なことだ。危なくもない。だがその些細な交代が最後の一押しになってしまいそうな気がしている。だから私たちは進むべきだ。功績を上げてシュエンを踏みとどまらせる。
指揮官、聞きましたか？ドレイクが真面目な話をしています。
I can hardly believe my ears.
よし、今度こそ行くぞ。
今度こそ。おお。
Hellos and Drake marched on confidently.
何よ、二人とも真剣に考えてたのね。二人のことを軽く見すぎていたのではないかしら。そこまでじゃないよ。外れでもないけど。さあ、行こっか。
お前を守る。そう誓った。
Why is the English dialogue just not that, but there's still a bunch of morons.
フルアクティブ、貫け。最高出力で行く。ビーマーだ。ぶっ壊してやる。
Is my A2 still the highest in numbers?
フルアクティブ、貫け。
Wonder.
最高出力で行く。
Because I think I put my A2 inside here because and this is just a composition that I'm trying to build as high power level as possible so that I can just skip a lot of enemies, right? So it doesn't really have. I don't think it's the strongest because I think A2 is pretty weak. That's how I feel. I think A2 it's kind of weak. So I don't really actually like that much with A2. But
急ぐのは美しくない。おお、出てきたようですね。
135k on her 135k power level. Let's see how much are you. 124. Okay, 130. Okay, 123. 124. Isn't this better than Grave? 122, 111. Isn't this better than Robbie? Let's see what happens if I put auto. Yeah, they just take away Robbie, and they take away Nayuda as well. It doesn't really change that much, I guess. I don't know. $135 is a lot.
ラジャー、作戦に参加します。レッドフード、出撃するぜ。一緒に。お前が呼ぶなら。
I think we can still do some immersion stuff, right? I'm not gonna put in A2 because like A2 is A2, and maybe my mateys and everybody like it sucks. Like Maxwell, it's okay, but it's not like super good in terms of numbers. I mean, I spent so much money on Nayuda. I was like, you know, I was just gacha her like crazy, so I made sure I got like 3 stars.
Red Food. 戦闘か。その歩み。Red Food. 出撃するぜ。Red Food. 出撃するぜ。戦闘か任せろ。レッドフード出撃するぜ。その歩みをそばからお守りします。お呼びとあれば喜んで参りましょう。
Why is Robbie so weak in terms of numbers? I did everything I can, even in infection and stuff. I mean, like, when you compare to somebody like Chime, okay, never mind, they are all kind of high stars, so that's one of the reasons. But why is Anistar having higher number than Robbie? Red Hood. Look at that, Anistar is up above. This is, and it's not even fully upgraded yet. It's not even fully upgraded yet, and then I haven't do like the doll stuff and everything like that as well. Why the hell is Robbie so freaking weak? And that's why I say what Robbie is pretty weak, because of this reason. I was like, why is Modania, which is also not fully upgraded, is like higher in stats power battle numbers than Roppy, which have 1 star. I feel like Roppy Red Hood sucks. Like, why? Even Scarlet is higher than her. What the hell?
ラジャー、作戦に参加します。
Now Priority won. Priority is better than Roppy now. In terms of stories and in terms of getting the Shikikam, and also in terms of being a teacher that looks better than Roppy. Roppy is so mid, man. Oh shit. Oh, somebody's catching up without even fully upgraded. Let me fully upgrade this thing. Oh no, you can't fully upgrade this? Yes? Okay, never mind that. Dorothy is coming as well. I guess you know, story wise.
作戦に参加します。
I'm sorry, Roppy, I can't put you in. I'm gonna put this. I just realized I don't have 1. I just realized I don't have 1. Hey, welcome, Master Fujin. I don't really actually want to play it like that. Let's go. I think, yeah, this is the number, I guess. So far, we are still good with that. Because we still have a very good number power battle level, I would say. But it's so weird. How's it going? I'm doing great. We are playing with the latest story of Nikke. Not really latest. I mean, like, for me, it's the latest for me. It's chapter 37, and I'm great. I'm doing this because I've been dragging it way too long. And you know, and it is what it is, I guess. I've been dragging it way too long. Is Leaviathan going to want to talk to us?
今回も制圧した後に会話をすればよいのでは。
I don't think that's gonna be an option for us any longer.
警戒されてるだろうしね。前よりもずっと考えてるとなんかムカついてくるけど。ラプラスの武器を奪おうとしてクリスタルまで出したのはこっちじゃないし、私たちが攻撃しちゃったのは単なる事故でしょ。いきなり引っかき回されて武器が作動しちゃっただけ。
Yeah, kind of okay, I guess. Not really that chill. Pretty getting a bit intense, I would say.
被害者はこっちじゃないの。
Therefore, the title, I would say.
どうして裏切られたなんて騒がれるわけ？それも含めて話し合うということよ。一瞬のことだったから向こうも冷静な判断はできていないはず。もともと敵だったことも間違いではないから。
When I work for my spreadsheet, awesome, man. Just chill.
マクスウェル、これを見ろ。
さあ早く。今度は何？
その目で確かめるがいい。急ぐんだ。
Sometimes people listen to me yap and they fall asleep.
ことだったら怒るから。ねえ、ベビー、ラピー、見て。早く。
Rappy and I head towards where the members and mateys are standing. A vast expanse of black liquid stretches out before us. Within it, a mass of writhing, snake-like creatures can be seen. Nope, I don't see it. I don't see any snake-like creature.
数が多いな。ヒーロービジョンで見た限り30匹はいそうだ。
ヴィランビジョンでも同じだ。 よし、一気に片付けてやろ
う。できるの？
いや、無理だ。
分かってはいたけど腹が立つわね。迂回した方が良さそうだけどかなり遠回りになるね。
It doesn't seem like we have much choice. These things are tyrant class. They may not be all that strong on their own, but in the group.
一人ずつ私が運ぶという方法は無論失敗すればサメ、いえ蛇の餌になりますが、リスクを負う価値はあるかと。
Absolutely not. The risk is too high.
少なくとも格好はいいでしょう。
Alright, I mean that would be cool, but still. Wait, Helm is here? What is Helm doing over here?
ちょっと聞いてもらえるかしら。
Why is Helm here? I'm kind of in the middle of something, but go ahead.
衝撃と閃光に備えて。
Wait, what? Our side of vision. What? One side of our vision brightens. From distant, a massive beam surges ahead in a straight line. A black sea in front of us is engulfed in a blinding light that forces me to close my eyes. Once the light heat begins to subdue, I slowly open my eyes. The mass of snakes and black seas are gone, replaced instead by a smoldering patch of scorched earth. It's not scorching though, like what are you talking about? Who's your favorite? All the pilgrims, I would say. So it could be Marianne still, I guess. I read my head towards the directions the beam come from. Above the Black Sea, a massive white structure glows in the distance. Oh! What are you guys doing here? Oh, lawyer man, I see. If you ask me like why, if you're like from a member here, I would not pick Robbie for obvious reason, and I'm gonna tell you why. So we got a girl, which is Kequem. So if you guys know Ship Up, if you guys know Stella Blade, if you guys know Nikke, then you guys would know the people who create the game behind it, which is Kim Hyung-tae. What the hell is this? Why is it so freaking long? I thought after I yap and search my Google and stuff, things gonna be over and I can just proceed with my point. Apparently I timed it badly. I'm sorry for that. Shoot it! Shoot it! Over there! I'm already getting dizzy. Hold on. Yes, now I'm here. So, okay, now, oh no, it's still not there. Wait until I see the girl.
地上でイージスのみんなとアドマイヤー号を見られるなんて感動もひとしおね。
Why are they
ヒー
here?
ローといえば動く秘密基地。最高の登場シーンだ。
これから私が大活躍という場面で美味しいところを奪っていくとは気に入らんな。
あ、ごめん。そんなつもりはなかったの。
そうか。
次からはタイミングを合わせるね。
This is unexpected, I would say.
そうだな。
And I still
頼ん
haven't.
だぞ。
なるほど。
Okay, cool.
へそ曲がりにはむしろ直球で対応すればいいのね。
So, we got this girl right here, right? Robbie Red Hood. Ah, shit! Where did I click that? I'm sorry. We're gonna wait for the next one. Knowing you, I thought for sure you contact me as soon as you get approval to join our operation. Not only that, you then explain the bombardment plan in excruciating details beforehand. Hold on. I need to know Robbie Red Hood again. Okay, cool. Because just now she's looking there. That's why it's really hard to say. So what my point is, I've been saying this before as well. So this character is being created by K-Kwam. K-Kwam is the wife of Kim Hyung-tae, the CEO of Shifa, right? And so this is K-Kwam right here, as you can see her, right? This is K-Kwam, and this is Rappi Red Hood, and this is K-Kwam. This is K-Kwam. This is Rappi Red Hood, and so I would never see him on Rappi because it feels like it feels like K-Kwam. It feels like this character is just a self-insert of K-Kwam into the story, and she's making herself becoming Rappi, I guess, like the main protagonist of the game. So Rappi Red Hood is out of the story, so I would never see him on Rappi, and I never did, and I just wanted to say that. So in so many Nikkes, which one will I have to choose? And I basically love the pilgrim stories. So there's so many pilgrim now, so which one should I actually choose? So I will, it's like one of them is weird, which is like, like to have weird dog ass shit inside of her and can't let go of the past, so that's a no. And another one of them is like, probably I still can say I can go, but too bad she wears too tight, even though she's kind of pervy, but she wears like too many skins. I mean, like too many cloths, not skins, sorry, too many cloths. So I was like, and then I got like another girl, but well, she speaks kind of nice and stuff like that, but her boobs is too small. And I mean, like, she likes sake and stuff. Sake is great, right? Sake is great, but again, the boob is too small. The personality and everything, it's pretty interesting, right? When you talk to her, she always like to gaze to the stars, but yet still, again, the boob is too small, so that is a no. And and the one that I like the most, I guess, is dead, right? It's dead from the pilgrims. She's dead now and got into K-Kwam, so I can't see him on K-Kwam. That's Kim Hyung-tae stuff, so So I ended up have to choose I think Marianne, I guess. That's it, man. That's the reason. Now she will have summer skin. You mean Rapunzel? Which one? If Rapunzel have summer skin, that would be great. I was actually going to ask you what is one of the best pilgrim for damage or good abilities that considered good or rare to have. That's a bad question for me because I don't really actually play the game for meta. I never play games for meta at all. Like, I'm playing, like, there's so many gacha games. The one that hooked me right now is NT and Nikke right now. And even in NT, I just change all my waifus into everyone that has big boobs. Basically, boob is my motivation of energy movement thingy. In Japanese, it's called doryokugen. Okay, doryokugen means this is doryokugen. Okay, the definition of doryokugen. Basically, big boob is my doryokugen. Doryokugen. Okay, doryokugen. Source of power. That's it. My source of power, based on that really shitty dictionary that I just see just now, is called source of power is boobs. So as long as it has big boobs, I'm kind of like, good with it. So yeah.
気になることがあれば何でも聞いて。
Latest one is Star on his Neon Vision Eye, Snow Heavy Arms and Barrier Audio. I totally agree, man. But you also need the best burst to like crown in Naruto. Don't worry, I got you. And when it comes to meta question, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. There you go. I am kind of blessed with a lot of nice Nikke hardcore players. So
わかる
yeah.
範囲で答えるわ。
まず一つ目だけど、なんでアドマイヤー号が
Like
ここに浮かんでる
even
の？
on YouTube as well. Like I do have some members on like the one that watch me frequently.
ナノマシン
Also
の集
very
合
deep
力に干渉する装
into
置が
Nikke
実戦
meta.
投入されているの。
Oh, I like numbers and big boobs. They kind of go together. True. True.
エリシオンは
That's it.
対ヘレティックの切り札として長い時間をかけて開
But
発してきた
I'm
の。
I'm a bit extreme in that sense. I don't believe that flat is justice. I think flat is crime. That's literally what I think. So each time when I play a game, I don't know why. Like with Nikke with me as well. The first gacha that I got, do you know who I got? I got Kakua. And I was like, what the fuck? Stupid lollies, man. No. Give me the big boob girls. And then the next thing I gotcha was Scarlet, and I was like, everybody got mad, and they just got into my YouTube and say, holy shit, you got Scarlet? Damn, she's the best. You know, like me as like during the time I just started the game like a tourist or whatnot, just checking it out. Oh, I like Stellar Blade. What about Nikke? And then suddenly this random ass guy just got Scarlet out of nowhere on a second pull. I can see why people were like kind of flooded my comments with it. So that's that. Oh
ダー
man.
クマターと呼ばれているも
We get
のは
crowned then the
ナ
best
ノマ
was
シン
yeah.
の
You
集
didn't
合
want to
体
get
だ
more
と
when
いう
people
ことだ
saying
から
crownless.
使えると判断されたようね。
I do have all the pilgrims, so I'm good.
実際うまくいっているでしょ。もちろん集合力を落として
Do
も
I have all
液
the
体
pilgrims?
金
I
属であ
do
るこ
have
と
all
は
the
変わらない
pilgrims.
わ。アドマイヤー号の機動力は大幅に低下しているけれど、移動できることに意味があるの。
つまりこの環境では移動する基地と
Yeah,
し
I
て
have
の
all
も
the
のと
pilgrim.
支援砲撃ぐらいしかできないということね。
まあそういうことだぜ。マスト様の鮮やかな舵さばきを見せられないのは残念だが、動くのがやっとじゃ仕方ねえ。今日のところは船の形をした砲台だと思ってくれ。
でもアドマイヤー号は大きいから
Nice.
橋の代わりにも
So
な
Rapid
る
Red
よ。
Hood as well. Forgot to
ちょ
mention.
うど今みたいに。
そうだね。
Rapid Red Hood is she
Dark
really
Matter
that
に道を
good?
塞がれ
It's
た
like
時は
I
便利
don't
そ
know,
う。
man. Like I really don't
じゃあ
know.
2つ目の質問。
I feel like she
ど
was
うやっ
okay
て
at
ここまで
first,
来たの
but
海とつながってないよね。
my Rapid Red Hood, I tried to build her up with like all the ammunition, like you know percentage up thing, and now I can shoot around like 1,000 ammo, like 1,000 bullets from Rapid.
アドマイヤー号
So
は
just keep
水
shooting
陸
non-stop.
両用よ。
そうだったの？
ええ、
はあ、呆れた。
Non-stop.
いつ
But
ある
it
かも
feels
わから
like
な
it's
い
like
大規
mosquito
模な地
bite.
上戦のためにそこまで技術開発力をつぎ込むなんて。
会社の理念の違いかしら。
ふん。
エリシオンの敵はいつも地上にある。だからエリシオンの未来もいつも地上にあるのよ。
まあそうだね。ミシリスは敵も未来もアークに見てるからそういうことかも。3つ目は私が聞いていいかしら。
ええ、もちろん。
なぜ来たのがイージスなの？
Yeah, they got so
い
many
や
other
ラッ
squads.
ピさんよ。そりゃ冷たすぎねえか。
ショック。
誤解を招く言い方だったかもしれないけれど、そういう言葉の裏の意味を読むのもロマンのうちではないかしら。
ラピらしい鋭い指摘ね。その通り。私たちよりもアブソルートやマイティツールズの方がこの作戦への適性は高いと考えて当然よ。それでも私たちが来た理由はアドマイヤー号にしかできないことがあるからよ。
Because it's
一緒に
water?
来てもらえる？見せたいものがあるの。
Helms begins heading below deck.
確かに決まってるぜ。
So cool. So cool.
この道ではない。
Okay, let's wait. Oh, hey! The ship is here. No way. No. You can't go in there. That's like... It's not like it's gonna spread bigger or something like that. Like, what the hell? What? So the ship is gonna go here forcefully, and then it's probably gonna bleed a bit with the black color tar. I'm talking about black color tar, okay? And then the ship's gonna be here, right? So here's the plan. Here's what's gonna happen, right? Hold on. So here's what's gonna happen. Let me get here, get here, and here, and yeah, and so the ship is gonna go here. Once when it hits here, this happens, right? That happens, and then it gets in here, and then it would try to get here, break this, and then this gonna happen, and then after that it will hit here, straight ahead, force in, and then this happens again. Is that what's gonna happen here? sorry for that. I stopped you guys for nothing. I'm sorry for that. Okay, let's just go. Keep going here.
目標に準備はいいか？じゃあべっちかまそうぜ。
Oh wait, what? Isn't this Dorothy's room? Dorothy's temporary quarters.
それであなたたちのお話をまとめると、アイドルとして引退するためにライブを開催し
Full steam ahead. Full
その
steam
ため
ahead
に
indeed.
以前の仲間を揃える必要がある。しかし連絡する手段がないので、私が譲渡されたチャンネルを利用したいということですか？
その通りね。
さすがはドロシー。話をまとめるのがお上手ですね。
何から指摘すればいいのか分かりませんが、アイドルだったのですか？あなたたちが？
私は違います。アイドル顔負けのスター性はあると自負していますが。
元アイドルっていうのは私だけの話よ。
では
Hey, well, sir, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the team.
その
I usually multi-stream my streams on YouTube and Twitch. So, you know, just either way, you guys,
関節部隊オーバー
it's,
シ
you
ア
know,
に所属して
suitable
い
for you
ます。
to watch.
アビスタと申します。所属は同じく。
申し訳ありませんが、知らない方とはお話しできません。ご退出いただけますか？
ファンです。
What?
サインお願いできませんか？
She knows who she is.
何を言って。
ラプチャーにアーク内部まで侵入された事件の時、アークを救いに来てくださった方ですよね。天使みたいに現れてヘレティックを一撃で打ち倒した。あの時の光景が忘れられなくて、今も携帯の待ち受け画面にしてるんです。
What the hell? Aori takes out a phone and shows it to Dorothy, revealing a photo of Dorothy in the moment she appeared in the arc.
ごめんだとちょっと困りますね。裏側にお願いします。
そういうことはしていませんので。
普通にお名前を書いていただくだけでも。
残念ですが、ペンの持ち合わせがあり
Do
ません
you
ので。
have a pen?
お写真だけでも。
申し訳ありませんが、撮られることは苦手ですので。
てメモ帳にドロシーとキーボードで入力していただければ。
それに何の意味があるのでしょうか。
私の携帯に触れていただくということに意味があるんです。
固くお断りいたします。
そこを曲げてどうにかお願いします。
Dorothy types her name into Harry's
これでよ
phone.
ろしいですか。
ありがとうございます。この携帯は家宝にさせていただきます。
Holy shit.
話がかなり横道にそれちゃったけど。
What? Wait. How is there no pen? How is there no pen in this place? And what do you mean by there's no pen? There's a pen here. She's holding a pen all the time.
一日だけね。
What the hell? That's so weird.
私に助ける理由がありますか。
私たちの仲じゃないですか。
そうそう。
地上で何度か行動を共にしたからといって勘違いしないでください。
またまた拳で語り合ったこともあるんだし、もう仲良しでしょ。
遠からず銃を使って語り合うことになりそうですね。
なんならそれももうやってるわね。
撃たれた場所を考えればもう腹を割った間柄と言えるのでは。
ねえお願い。一日が無理なら半日でもいいから。
申し訳ありませんが私のチャンネルでは大事な放送をしているのです。あなたの個人的で些細な事情とは比べることさえできません。
ああ、そう言われてみると具体的には何を放送しているんですか。
Wait, why does she have a channel?
そうね。話だけは聞いてたけど、何のために？
エデンの広報活動を行っています。
エデンの？もしやアークの人を受け入れるとか。
まさかあっても当分先です。
Eden is gone though.
なんでそんなことしてるの？
今後のためです。アークとエデンの関係はこれからますます深まることでしょう。正式な協定が結ばれれば私がその友好の象徴となります。その時に備えてエデンのイメージを向上させるべく啓発を行っているのです。
ねえ、あなた何を企んでるの？
言った通りのことです。他に何かあるとでも？
そうに決まってるでしょ。
私には陰でことをたばかる必要などありません。私が好き放題をし始めたとして止められる者がいますか？
私たちがいるわ。
ラピもいないのに？面白い冗談です。
いちいち尺に触るわね。
そうなるように話していますから。
うわー、ムカついた。
うわー、イライラします。
うわー、ギャー。
どうです？ここまで怒るとは思っていなかったでしょう。
驚いた？予想外でしょ。
帰ってください。
So I was right all along.
疲れました。
That's how you can get honest.
結構です。
The sound of someone typing furiously on the keyboard echoes through the air. Everyone's eyes turns on Avistar, who pushes up her glass and begins to speak.
そのチャンネルについて調べてみましたが、視聴率は 0.02% です。チャンネルに関する投稿が2件。 ID シングシングソング、つまんない。
Sing
ID
song.
プルルン、はてなはてな。同規模のチャンネルですと平均視聴率は大抵 2% を上回り、1番組ごとに平均1000件程度のコメントが見られるものです。現状を考えるとそのチャンネルを切り替えていたら たまたま瞬間的に映った画面。それ以上でもそれ以下でもありません。何を放送してるの？番組情報の登録は1件のみです。タイトルは「地上の楽園エデン」。ずっとそれだけ流してるの？そのようです。見せて。どうぞ。
Was that plays the video? The video opens a beautiful landscape shot of the surface. Lush verdant grass and trees and blue sky, a pristine flowing brooks. Wait, what? Not brooks, right? Brooks or something? Okay, yeah. Over the image, there's an voiceover narration from Dorothy.
地上最後の楽園エデンは皆様を歓迎いたします。
The video ends and it starts beginning again. It's kind of creepy, to be honest. It's
エ
kind
デ
of
ンの
creepy.
啓発映像です。
エデンは映ってなかったけど。
比喩的なイメージ映像です。エデンの位置を露見させるわけにはいきませんので。
論外ね。
はい。
論外でしょ。誰も見ないわよ、こんなの。
あなたには理解できないというだけでしょ。この映像にどれほど多くのメッセージが込められているか
わからないわよ。わかりたくもないわ。
ですからあなたに理解できるものでは。
It could be like, because everybody that's from, you know, the underground, they never really see the surface, so they don't really see how beautiful the surface is, but also how dangerous it is at the same time. Right, there is flowers and stuff. There's a lot of like huge nature and stuff like that that is happening there, that is alive. But yet at the same time, there's a lot of raptors walking around, so that it is dangerous and also beautiful at the same time. So it could actually hit into some people, like for example the old lady that we play with that story on the ATZ or like AXZ or something. Wait, what is that again? That train thing with that old lady that wanted to go the trains outside to the surface. For those people that are like a lot of people like back in the day, they have been to surface kind of guy, right? The one that they ate whatever makes them live super long and whatnot. Will probably hit like nostalgia, like, oh wait, that's Earth, that's the surface. Could probably, you know, get that message, but then
0.02% で投稿が2件？そんな数字初めて聞いたわよ。アークの人間なんてみんな娯楽に飢えてんのよ。どれだけ絶望的なデータか分かってる？広報どころか何にもなってないわよ。話題にならなすぎで誰も見てないじゃない。
いずれ時間が解決することです。
あのね、ドロシーお嬢様、こういうのは最初に跳ねなきゃ終わるの。つまりこのチャンネルはもう終わってるってこと。クオリティの高いコンテンツが毎日どれだけ湧いてくるか知ってる？こんなの今時スクリーンセーバーにも使われないわよ。誰かティッシュちょうだい。アークの電気の無駄遣いすぎて泣けてくるわ。このチャンネル救ってあげるわ。2% 台まで上げるから1日だけチャンネルを貸して。
聴衆を煽り立てて注目を集めることは私のやり方ではありません。
一生こんなことやってるつもり？何を企んでるのか知らないけど、このままじゃ一生かかっても無理よ。知ってほしいことがあるからこんな手段を取ってるんでしょ。だったらまずは見てもらわないと。私たちに任せて。あなた特製のあのお上品な映像はいじらずに視聴率を上げてあげる。取引よ。
いいでしょう。あの映像には改変をしないこと、それが条件です。
オッケー。
それでどのような策があるというのですか？
それはこっちで勝手にやるから チャンネルを貸す準備でもしてて。
I didn't know Dorothy is a YouTuber or content creator as well.
私はアークの星になる。
Welcome to Doro Channel, Doro Doro. But she's actually pretty famous in the real world, though. We got so many Doros going on around the internet. Okay, very good entertainment. Got him. Nice. More levels. Gotta get more levels. Okay, we're gonna go here. Did I miss something? I wonder if I missed anything around here. I did. I did miss one. Is there any more? Wait, what? There appears to be a part belonging to Scorpion and Chatterbox. Wait, who the hell is Scorpion? What are Scorpion and Chatterbox parts doing in the same location? What do you mean Scorpion? Isn't he in the villa? Did they call in the villa Scorpion? Okay, I'm gonna get this.
綺麗な。ほらほら、順番に並んで。美しい物語だったわ。準備はいいか？いただろ。綺麗な雲ね。準備はいいか？じゃあいただろ。ほらほら、順番に並んで。
ハッピーエンドまでは止まらない。
We got another levels.
目標に移動する。
I think we gotta do the thing first. Then we're gonna go here first, then we can go there. There's like one here, and there's another one inside.
じゃあ早速始めましょうか。
Okay.
この中で動画を作れる人。
It's funny how they've been telling the story on Anis and Neon even at this part.
あんな面白みも感動もない映像一本じゃどうしようもないでしょ。
My assumption was before I played all the third part 5 and stuff, it was like they don't really have much of Anis and Neon story, and then that's why they got like the 3.5 anniversary just to tell everything with a side story as well on what really happens when, you know, the absence from the game. But apparently like the whole thing goes on, and there is Anis and Neon being like, you know, the separated path is like going on together. So now they're telling like both sides of a story. And if I remember right, like this is also the time when some people did complain where the story is going to like all over the place too much, because it's like it's focusing here, it's focusing here, it's focusing here, and so like a lot of people is getting like a bit like, you know, like, oh, see, it's everywhere now, it's all over, it's getting a bit like, you know, weird and very hard to follow on or something.
以前イージス部隊の広報のために動画を作ったことがありましたね。
あれはほとんど指揮官様がやってたじゃない。私たちはアイデアを出しただけでしょ。
戦場パーティーで流れたという伝説の動画ですね。テロ事件のせいで埋もれてしまいましたが、一部から熱狂的な人気があるとか。
そうなるわよね、あれは。とにかくこの中にできる人はいないってことね。じゃあ どこかに外注するしかないわね。
Wait, are they talking about the ghost story? Is that was that the ghost story thing? Like the one on the ship? Wait, no. Promotional video on AG Squad? When did we do that? Promotional video on AG Squad. What was that? When did that happen?
私がお引き受けしましょう。
本当ですか？
はい。広報用の映像なら何本か作ったことがありますので。
それってエリシオンの CM のこと？いつも鉄と火薬の匂いがしてきそうなあれ？
いいえ、ああいうものはマーケティングチームが制作していますから。
すると一体どういった映像を？
細かいことはお気になさらず。
なんか怪しいわね。
ただ私は新しいアイデアを出すことが苦手でして、過去に制作したものもすでにある映像を編集しただけでした。
逆に言えば作品の方向性が決まってて編集する材料があれば任せられるってことね。
そうですね。
アークのアイデアバンクである私がいますから、制作の方向性については問題ありません。
はあ、よく言うわ。
問題は映像の素材をどうするかです。
まあそうね。で、どういう素材がいるの？
そこはもう考えがあります。何しろアークのアイデアバンクですから。そういえば写真を撮り忘れていました。
何の？
Yeah, what picture?
ドロシーのです。
何考えてるの？
変なことではないのでご心配なく。
Didn't she said she doesn't like to take
ひと
photo?
まずアイリ、ドロシーの指紋をこっそり撮っていたのは見なかったことにしてあげますから、ドロシーの写真をください。あと音声も。
Oh.
ピルグリムの情報って個人的に所有していていいものでしたっけ？
わかりました。出します。
はい。残りはすべて
That's
削除しておいてくださいね。
I didn't even realize that's what she's been doing.
わかりました。
何それ？どういう話？
私から説明しましょうか？
いいえ、自分で言います。彼女に私の携帯を触らせて指紋を採取していました。本人には知らせず写真の撮影と録音もしています。
そういうタイプのファンだったの？
ファン？まさか。そういう演技です。
何のために？
彼女はニケです。当然アークの技術もどこかに使われているはずですから、音声と指紋を照合できれば過去の情報を調べられると考えました。
I don't think they can, right? Because
厳
it's
密には
totally
別物
gone.
の検査法です。
Or
原
is it
理
still
としては
around?
ライフルの発射痕鑑定の方が近いと
Because,
思いま
because
す。
they've been built by the center government or
ボディ
something
の
like
材
that.
質
Like
や損傷からそれが特定の地域や
When
武
humans
装
are
に
still
関連するものかどうかが分析できます。
on the surface, not underground in the arc. Like I feel like the arc is like another building. Like the arc is like what everybody be there, but they will be like, oh, all those old-fashioned first generation shit, scrap them away, man. Those are outdated bullshit. But they didn't realize those are the best thing ever because it works. So all what they did is after that it was like building up like, you know, mediocre Nikke's, like, you know, like honest right here, or neon. Or helm, or mast, you know, or this girl Aerie, you know, they're not pilgrims, so you know. So it's like it's gone. The technology is gone. So I'm not pretty sure if they can actually even find that data. It is on the surface.
私の携帯端末にはその簡易分析装置が内蔵されています。
軽く触れただけで得られる情報は限られますが、やっておく価値はあるかと思ったので。
どうして？
アークの危機にタイミングよく現れ、助けた見返りに例のチャンネルを譲り受けた。疑わない方がおかしいと思いますけど、過去を洗えば必ず何か出てくるはずです。叩いて誇りが出ない者はいません。
But maybe she
これ
does
は
really did something,
監
huh?
察部隊の心情でもあります。
Because didn't that
過去に何をしていたのかが分かれば、
one of the Supreme
今
wanted
後
to
の目
attack
的
her?
も絞ることができる
And
は
then
ず
they
です。
put out like I think on the latest chapter, right? That's what happens, right? They put out a bunch of Pine and try to fight with Dorothy. I think that's like messed up as shit, man. It's like, oh shit, it's messed up and shit. Hey, Crimson Frank, welcome. Playing the card in Nikke stream again. Hey, that's awesome, man. It's really great. I mean, like, I know I've been, you know, probably been streaming at a time that it's not really that suitable or like it's convenient for you. But yeah, I'm really glad you managed to drop by. It's so long.
そんなことまでする必要ある？
私たちは観察部隊ですから。身辺調査は専門分野です。
Oh, yeah.
最初からそれ狙いで私たちのところに来。
Sorry.
大きな欲求のためです。
We're gonna turn on the
してしまっ
chat
た以上、
so that people can
今
see the
回は
chat.
諦めるほかなさそうですが。ビジョンアイネオンは何でもお見通しです。
探るような真似はもう二度としないで。
正直なところ、あなたたちの方が疑うべきことが多いと思っています。正体不明のピルグリムと懇意にしていることも、あちらの目的もわからないというのに、妙に協力的なことも。
アークを木っ端みじんにするのがドロシーの狙いだとか思ってるの？
そういうこともあるかもしれません。
いっそそうならいいけどね。
はい。
ネオン、材料はそれでいいの？
はい。これだけあれば十分です。
The darkness in her heart is still around.
はい。
今から私の手足となって
It's like now that you see it, it makes a lot of sense of what happens, right? Like I hope she does like そうならいいですけどね. You know, it's like it's like so that because if you play the 3.5, you know what happens to her and why she's so, you know, disappointed or like, you know, being that devastated by the arc.
私の指示通りのものをお願いしますよ。
わかりました。お任せください。
はい。同じメガネの同志として頑張りましょう。あ、私も入れてください。私もメガネですから。ようこそメガネ連合へ。
あれ、そういえば私以外みんなメガネね。
今気づいたんですか？とにかく今からここでメガネ連合の秘密会議をしますので、関係者以外立ち入り禁止ということで。
Nobody will realize that, okay? No, nobody will realize that it's all Megane. Megane squad. I didn't even realize that until you mentioned it. Nobody sees people that way. Like, oh, everybody here wears glasses.
私はアークの星になる。
煩悩を断ち、知恵の境地へ至らん。
I never thought they'd really make her into an honest star.
一番美しい時間よ。
Is that how honest star really looks like as well?
土がついたの。
It does. It does. It does kind of look like that, right? It does kind of look like that. So they just, I mean, like, you know, that's just what it is, right? They just make a spice out of her. So they are kind of Spice Girls. They're the, wait, are they just Spice Girls? They're just Spice Girls. No way. Now I realize they're just Spice Girls. They got mint, they got star anise and paprika or whatever. exactly the spice. They are spice girls. 3 of them. Somebody should make a you know, like take a Spice Girl song and then make a 3D version of that weird motion animation thing that they just sing Spice Girl songs and call them Spice Girls. That is crazy now to think about it. They are Spice Girls.
急ぐのはほらほら順番に並んで見ただろ私も強いけどおお出てきたよ片付きましたね行こうおお
Okay, let's see what is happening here. The Admire internal maintenance room. Okay.
へえこんな部屋まであるの
So now they are in the ship.
いい感じだねいい感じね大事な機会が多すぎてこっちは掃除するのも気を使うんだ
After
よ
we
な
know the story of the memes, we are gonna flooding for sure.
でもマイクロ波発生装
Sorry,
置
the
がある
memes
か
are
ら
gonna flooding for
冷
sure.
凍
What
食
memes?
品を
What
温
memes are you
め
talking
たい
about?
時は便利だよ
Paprika meme?
お隅に何かあるぞ
あのラベルは酒かお前たちまさか密造酒の取引でもしているのか
いやーなんでそんなものがあるのか私にはさっぱりだなラム酒のようね後で一杯分けてもらっていいかしらん今のラピさんか本当に飲み方を教わりたいわ
So that you can drink it and get drunk and then you'll be like, oh, I got drunk. What are you gonna do to me now?
おつまみは私が用意するね
どうするの
人手オムライスなら自信あるよそうと決まりゃ日にちを決めちまおうぜいつがいいこの作戦が終わってからよ船のデッキで飲むお酒は格別だと聞いているから楽しみね
The spice meme on Commander?
ラピさん分かってるねそりゃ最高の気分だぜ特にヘルムさんの目を盗んで飲む酒は例えばの話だぞあくまでロマンの話だから深く考えないでくれおミシリス製の機械もあるんだやっぱり品質はいいもんねライバル関係だろうといいものはいいものだし
Yep.
しかもメティスのエンブレム付きなんでこんなところに私たち用の装置なんてうちの社内でも数が限られるのに、
Maxwell quietly surveys the surrounding. I do the same, loosely following Maxwell's gaze. A part of the maintenance room is filled with machines containing the emblems of Missiles and Metis. Could this be for?
嘘でしょ
メティスのパワーアップに必要なものを丸ごと乗せてきたわすべて正常に動作するようにしてあるし
Oh yeah, did Metis and the guys, I mean, did they actually got an upgrade from what I remember?
すでに最強の私にパワーアップなどいらん
せっかく頑張って運んできたのに使ってもらえないと悲しい
Is that Lacrimosa or the Requiem in NTE?
仕方ないならば使おう
どういう事情か説明してもらえる
特殊別動隊を旗印とした地上探索任務は今のアークで最重要の作戦とみなされているわ
She's always says
エリ
weird
シオンとミシリス
shit
以外の民間企業も一枚紙
and
が
it's
かりのよう
always
になったく
Anchor
ら
is the
い
one that
地上探索はアークの宿願よほんの少しでも成果を上げられればアークの中で強い発言力が手に入るのいろいろ問題はあったけどパスファインダーの E2 クリスタル確保とアブソルートのダークマター確保という功績は地上探索に関して一番実力があるのはエリシオンだという世間の認識を固めるのに十分なものだったわ
そんな中で私たちを地上へ送り出すなんて シュエンも苦労しただろうね。
率直に言えばメティスだから許されたことね。他の部隊だったらきっと申請自体がなかったことにされていたと思うわ。今回の作戦でまたエリシオの部隊が派遣、 CEO が直々にうちの教官に連絡を入れたそうよ。以前から計画にあったメティスのパワーアップに必要な装置一式をアドマイヤー号に乗せられないかって。
あのシュエンが。
そんなことより腹が減ったな。
歯がゆいけれど実際のところイージス部隊は今回の作戦に向いていないわ。ここは海ではないもの。私たちの戦場じゃない。私たちが選ばれた最大の理由はメティスの強化に必要な装置を全てアドマイヤー号に乗せて運ぶためよ。
まあそれも悪い
So
話
that's the
じゃな
reason
か
they
った
use this group
アドマイヤー号の
admire.
維持にかかるお金を当分の間ミシリスが持ってくれるって条件だったからな。
おかげでしばらくはクビにならないで済みそう。
活躍の機会を譲ったということね。今回の作戦ではメティスがどこよりも戦果を上げられるように。そんな仲良しだったっけ、うちの社長たち。 CEO 同士の仁義のようなものでしょうね。教官は CEO 同士協力する必要があると考えているようだから、生意気な悪ガキがこれで目覚めてくれればということかもしれないわ。
Do you know what Shuen said to Ingrid?
聞いて話したと、秘書や記録担当者たちが顔を揃えている目の前で膝をついて頼み込んだそうよ。
シュエンが膝を。
私も見たかった。
I knew the situation was bad. I didn't realize it was that dire.
ああもうどうするか迷える状況じゃないよねこれ。あのクソガキにそこまでさせるなんて。ラプラス、ドレイク、あの生意気なガキンチョが頭下げてひざまずいてまで手に入れたチャンスよ。うちの CEO が、私たちを作った人が恥を忍んで手に入れたチャンス。作られた私たちはどうするべきだと思う？決まっているだろう、マクスウェル。最強のヒーローらしい活躍を見せるんだ。
気乗りはしないが付き合ってやろう。
やるよ。ありったけ強化していく。
こいつはロマンだぜ。
こいつはロマンだぜ。
誰から相手しようかしら。
I always know that Shuen is gonna be awesome. Like from the start, you guys, if you guys watch me from the start, you guys know that I like Shuen a lot. And after I played the end story with the Christmas thing, and during the end story, when Shuen realized that their staff is doing shit, she just cut off, you know, just fired the shit out of them. You are fired. Fired the shit out of those scientists or whatnot that try to exploit, like, you know, Ant's mother or something. And I was like, again, like, I know Shuen is like an awesome character. In so many lollies that I hate. Yeah, hate is a strong word, and I use it, you know, willingly. Okay. So many lolly characters that I hate. But when it comes to Shuen, it's like, no, that's the only exception. God. Damn it, I need Rappy now. I need Red Hood Rap. No, none of this works, man. Come on. What an annoying enemy. I gotta stop this.
残念だったな。ここまでだ。
Oh, finally, I got through the stupid shield. Okay, I probably need to change somebody into.
いただろ。私も強いけど、仲間たちはもっと
But
強い。
probably we need somebody with minigun. We probably need somebody with minigun. That's just that is a must. Probably gonna take out Red Hood.
行こう。敵来る。
片付きましたね、私たちの敵。美しいわ。急ぐのは美しくないの。ゆっくり行くわ。綺麗
Go,
な
go,
雲
go,
ね。
go, 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 go.
私たちの敵、人類の敵、倒すわよ。
No! Ah! I wanted to change the character just now. I wanted to change into. Ah! Sorry about that.
これからさらにパワーアップする。私の言うことを聞け。
バードボーイ。これからはパワーアップラプラスと呼んでくれないか。
Okay.
なんと言ってももうすぐパワーアップする予定のヒー
Power
ロ
up
ーだからな。
plus. I thought the upgrade procedure would be more or less instantaneous.
全部丸ごとここまで運んできたって言っても事前に点検は必要でしょ。ちょっと時間かかるから2人のことをよろしくね。
一番効き目のあるブレーキがない状態です。
This is bad.
心配はいらないぞバードボーイ。どんな問題が起きようとこのパワーアップ予定のヒーローが解決してみせよ
怖い。強くなりすぎて何もかもつまらなくなってしまうかもしれない。私はそれが怖い。
う。それは私も同じだ。
This is really bad.
頭が痛いですね。
ふざけるのはそれぐらいにしてレビアタンの足取りを掴んでよ。オペレーターとして見張ってるからバカな真似はしないでね。
アドマイア号はいつでも攻撃可能よ。必要な時は遠慮せずに支援砲撃を要請して。
Oh.
外しゃしねえ。どーんと任せてくれ。それからアンカーに索敵させるわ。ドレイクよりも探知できるものが多いから役に立つはずよ。
ピピピ。
仕事を奪われたわね、ドレイク。
どうせ機械はほとんどない。
That's cute.
ドレイクセンサーの使い時ではないだけ
What's
だ。
with that beep beep beep?
それにもう関係ない。私はパワーアップするのだからな。
Hold on. I need to. Why is that beep 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 again? Oh man.
ピピピ。ピピピ。
I can use that on something, bro.
ピピピ。
Beep beep beep. Oh boy.
しばかり活躍が減っ
Imagine
た
like
ところで
when you try to say something insane or when you try to censor shit, usually it's just beep, right? You can put that beep 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 thing, like when you want to say fuck or something like that on a short, just use that beep beep beep. Wait, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Is that a? Oh shit! I can't change my options now. I can't change my options.
ピピピ。
I can't change my options. Like turn off the OST and then just record this. So that would be great.
パワーアップパワーアップ。
戦力の上昇は喜ばしいことのはずですが、喜びたくない気がするのはなぜでしょうか。
Me materials acquired. Yeah, that's definitely it, man. But I can't turn off the music from here because shit. I have to go to archive, if I'm not wrong. Is it archive in order to read the story again? And then I can do the recording out of that. Or maybe you wait for like the moments when the music stop. Like everything stop or something like that, right? Like they probably have one moment when that happens. So now you guys can see how many effort people actually put in just to make one small little meme. For your entertainment of just like 2 seconds. Like what the effort that people puts in? Hours. The things that you consume is like you scroll and then you scroll again. That's it. Hours for that. That's it. Hours.
この先何かある。ちょっと待って。ピピピピピ。索敵中。
Wait, there's more. There's actually more.
熱源がいっぱいあるよ。固まってる。20個から30個くらいの集まりが5個くらい。
熱源。あの
The
卵
same
の
way
集
for
団で
Ani's
しょ。
bark on chapter 14. Yeah, like wow, mom. They did do that. But I think the beep 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 could be used as well. Let's check it out. Some new information. Let's see what has this. Soon
予
after.
想通りのものですね。数は以前よりはるかに多いですが、
So many eggs.
ただ、
何かおかしいね。
ええ。でも、
Welcome to
その違和感の
Zergland.
正体がわからないの。
This makes me want to play StarCraft again. Like I never played on stream the whole campaign. I mean, I actually downloaded Warcraft 3 Reforged. I never played the Reforged campaign. I played Warcraft 3 back in the day, 2003, right? 2003, I turned it on. I saw Arthur's cinematic scene, and I was like, "What the hell? Look at that pores at the skin. This is made by 3D. It's from that jump of like PS1 graphics into a new kind of like PS2 graphics and whatnot, and then also they got that Warcraft graphic, and that was really crazy. I was like, what the hell? Arthur's walking into the castle, like talking to the king and shit like that. That cinematic scene. And then when they just zoom in into Arthur's face, you can see like the pores at the skin and everything, you know, and the beard with all the, you know, beard, like one beard, each one of them coming out from that. I was like, and I showed my mom. I was like, "Moms, look at this. This is a video game. Can you believe that?" I remember that shit. So, and then I got Reforged, and I downloaded Reforged. I bought that game like probably 3 years ago, and I never really played it because I got distracted with so many different games.
確かに、そうですね。散らかった指揮官室や駐屯地に慣れすぎて、整理整頓という言葉を忘れていました。冗談です。半分ほどは。それより、指揮官のおっしゃる通りです。この塊は意図的に並べられているという印象を受けます。大きさや形で組み分けされているようですね。
Have you guys realized that after when Robbie turns into this form, Red Hood Robbie, and she always like to say a lot of weird jokes, like say something stupid and then Jordan this. Do you ever think that that personality is actually how K-Quem is? Like she likes to make jokes as well, but all of the joke that she makes is all awkward as shit. I mean, like we will never know, but maybe the staff in Shifa, maybe Kim Hyung-tae himself, you know, maybe that is exactly how K-Quem acts. Like, you know, she always like to say weird jokes and shit, but it's all like never hits. And you know, just a thought, right? Just a thought.
右手には小型
It
の
could
もの、
be.
中央には比較的大きなものばかり。 左手は特殊なものが集められたようです。
Oreo.
殻の材質や形状、
Twist.
あるいは
Like,
色
I
が
have
他と
nothing
異なりま
to
す。
done, so
おおむね
it.
そのような分類でしょうか。
レビアタンは言ってたよね。卵の半分は自然発生したもので、自分はもうそれで何かするのはやめたって。それが嘘だった？
I remember before Satoshi, one of the creators, on YouTube, becoming popular because of Oreo. Like, yeah, that's just one of his video, right? Like, if you remember the Oreo. Oreo. You know, that weird shit. But I remember I saw that video, the exact same video, on like a different area before. So I wonder, maybe I should make one of that video myself. Inspired all around. So I'm gonna do it different because I don't do
集団ごとに共通点があるはず。確かめるには割るしかないけど。
So I don't say it. You know who say it? Fake donation. Fake donation be like, plung. When I get an Oreo, like, plung. Oreo. And then I just split it up. Holy shit, the cream falls. The cream falls. And I just have this, and then it'll be like, oh. And I'll be this and they, oh. And then put it back, and then ding. Oh, they, oh. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that video. I don't know.
ならば突撃だ。行くぞ。指揮官、あの二人をおとりにするという作戦はいかがでしょう。
Stacking the cream non-stop. That is exactly what I'm talking about, man. Maybe we can do that. I think I will do that. I have a few Oreo left. I'm gonna keep it and make that video. This is the time she becomes adapting to a new personality, which made the community dubs CEO Kim for a while. But now we get used to her bad jokes eventually. Yep. I feel like that could be just K-Quam. I really feel like it.
熱源に変化があったよ。動き出しそう。なんかちょっと不思議な感じ。
It's weird how you type, like, you know, stacking a cream non-stop. How is that a bad word? Because it did not appear on the YouTube chat, right? So, but it did appear at my multi-chat here, which is, you know, you will get a multi-chat. The multi-chat has no filter or whatsoever. And this is the chat, right? You put rare. And then I got the stacking cream part here. And it's like, sometimes I can see, like, yeah, some of the things that people post, yeah, I can see why that is that, because they probably put like words like, I don't know, like cream pie or something, or you know, a certain kind of like very sexual words or something like that, right? But what you said just now, just stacking a cream non-stop, is nothing. Why is it getting filtered? YouTube, what are you doing? Chat, YouTube chats. It's like lame. Let the people say what they want to say. If it's weird and shit, I will ban them, right? Like, right, if something really bad, I'll just ban the shit out of those things. But other than that, just let them say what they want to say. I don't get it. The surrounding eggs erupts open all at once with an unpleasant splat. because it just makes me look like I'm putting on those filter and shit. Like, I did not put out any filter and shit. I would never put out any filter and shit. Countless ruptures pour out. Like, I used to be the type of guy who don't really say the F word, right? Like just now, right? I say F word. Like, I don't say the fuck word, right? I think like in 2020 or even earlier, that those, like, because of just the brought up, the brother that I have around my very strict Asian family, like, you know, if you use a certain word, they will just, you know, sternly told you off. They will just tell you off, like, hey, that's not good, that you can't say that and shit like that. Right, so, and I do agree, right? It's like, oh, okay, saying the F word and stuff like that just makes me feel like a, you know, I just basically doesn't really like to say that kind of shit. And I remember on stream, it's until the lang where there are some people, when I just started streaming on Twitch, right? There's this guy called Kortok the Strong that dropped by, and he actually talked to me a lot during that. And he actually said, maybe if you start cursing, people will start watching your video. And I was like, what kind of logic is that? And I start cursing a bit, and people really start watching my video. And then I found channel like Asmongo or whatnot, which there is like an open-minded thing that it happens there. The thing about Asmongo videos for me is that two things. Number one, you know, people tend to use label to label things out, and why would you want to let people label you into something? So, you know what you are, and you know who you are, and, you know, do not let... So it's like the same thing with like every media out there. Do not let anybody else tell you what you can or not, you cannot do, or something like that, right? So that's the part where I feel like, oh, it kind of opened up my mind in one thing. And the other thing is like because he say he's the only one that is sane, that is normal, and everybody else around him is weird. What he's trying to say is that a lot of people has been built into this idea where, oh, you gotta get a car, you gotta get a house, you gotta get like, you know, all those big cars, racing cars, this and that, you know, into and that will determine that you are successful. And so that's what, you know, we have been doing. I mean, like younger days, I've been trying to look for like higher pay jobs and whatnot, and I got like my pay like super like 5-digit pay per month, and I was like, look at me, I work in a place where I got 5-digit pay, woo! And then I saw my friends and everybody trying to get like Louis Vuitton and whatnot. But at the end of the day, when you think about it, it's like a sickness. It's like you are sick, like, you know, you are being that's not what you want. So what I mean by not being sick is that you are the truest form of yourself. If that is what you like, that's great. But it's because of the society that tells you that that's what you should like, that's weird, right? So that's where it started, like, you know, all this that happens. And so the word with like fuck and whatever that is, I just becomes like more open to it, into like, I feel like, yeah, you just state the word as what it is. It's not like, you know, in a bad ill, because everything, like, as a lot of people nowadays like to say consent, like, oh, consent on this and what is that. I think like another word that is very important for people to actually really put in their mind is intent. Like a lot of things that people said about something is like the intent, is it good intent or bad intent? For example, when we talk about woke bullshit and woke stuff in video games, it's all about intent as well. Like, oh, this guy, look at that, there's no boob, there's no panty shot and shit like that. But when somebody's trying to like censor them, it's like in a very ill intent, like very badly intended to, you know, patronize the thing and make it look bad. But then when we say we want to look like at the panties and shit like that, it was that a pure intent of we want the things to be good. The intent there is like we want to just enjoy a good media, a good product. So at the end of the day, it's also intent, right? So it's like, okay. And that's like another thing. So that's just what I feel. Yeah, imagine Jeffrey imagines being a millionaire and all you can buy our games that you hate. Exactly. They're like, oh, all you can do is just like buy every single video game that has like woke bullshit in it. And it's like, what the hell is that shit? Like, no, I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. That's not good. I don't want to be a millionaire and I go around the places, and then suddenly people say you can't do that. What is it? Well, you can't do that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you can't do that? No, you can't make good stuff. Like, what do you mean you can't make good stuff? And then everybody is gonna hate on you, and then they just like attack you, and then you just ended up like, whoa. We're trying to get a DDR6 64 RAM now, luxury. Exactly, right. Typical Asian parents, yeah, typical Asian parents. But I like my parents. I like my brought up. I mean, like, it's a great one because I have manners at least. At least I have manners, at least I am educated, and I'm so glad that happens because I truly believe what happened in the West right now is due to people not educated, like people are not being strict and they do not parent their children properly. Like, when you do bad shit, just tell them off. That's not good. And then if they don't listen for the 3 or 4 time, slap them in their face. That's it. Shut up. If you are at your home, but if you are on the public, you do not slap your kid in the public. That is inappropriate. And I mean, it depends. Maybe you can. If it's like 10 or 20 times, that is still being that annoying. So what you say is, when you go home, then you know. That's it. That's how you do it. When you go home, then you know. Then when you go home, you're just like, oh, getting scared all the times because you know what's gonna happen. But then when you get home, nothing happens because you know that itself is really a teaching, right? That mental thing that facing him in that thing, and then you just call him, hey, come to my room after you reach home, after we have a dinner. Then you had a dinner, come to my room later, and then your kid will get to your room. Do you know what you did wrong today? Just ask him that. Or her, I don't know which one, you have a daughter or anything. Just do that. Do you know what you did wrong? And then if they say, like, I don't know and stuff like that, explain to them what they did wrong. And then that is not okay. Right? Dude, parenting, that's it. Like, what the hell are you lacking of shit? Everybody entitled and shit, like, oh, spoiled. No, it's not good. Kids can call on police on parents. Like, bullshit like that, man. Like, what the hell? Which means that the Leaviathan has the technology to create. Anyway, I got a bit distracted. Let's just get back to the story. Yeah, imagine life is about enjoying it. It's not ringing with success. Yeah, that's what it is, man. The living is what important, not the result of what you get at the end, I guess. Because if you say result, if people say result is the most important thing, then is death the most important thing? Because the result of you living is dying. You're gonna die one day. That's the result. But isn't it the progress, the journey, the life, the living time, the life that you have? That's what the most important thing is. My grandma would smack the hell out of the time if I say those words when I was under 15. Yeah, the same thing, man, same thing.
それならレビアタンは強い融合体の作り方を知ってるってことを隠そうとしてたことになるけど、なんで隠そうとしたのかな。
知られたら私たちに止められそうだから、それが一番大きな理由ではないかしら。
やっぱりヘレティックを作ろうとしてる。
それも考えたけれど、こんな方法でヘレティックを生み出せるとは思えないわ。あれはもっと特別な何かよ。こんなに単純なものじゃない。
それもわからなくはないね。
もっと大型のラプチャーの量産を目指しているのかもしれないわ。クリスタル地帯であったことから考える限り、フォービーストはもともとラプチャーを制御できていなかった。ベヒモスは巨大化した後、ようやくそれができるようになった様子だったわ。巨大化する能力を持つことがラプチャーを制御できるようになる条件なら、今のレビアタンにはそれができないはず。でも あの黒い蛇のような個体はレビアタンに操られていたと考えられる。ダークマターの中での動きを見る限り、あれはレビアタンに生み出されたラプチャーに違いないわ。彼女が卵から生み出したラプチャーは彼女の命令に従う。そういう憶測になるけれど、仮にこの方法でタイラント級のラプチャーを量産できるということなら、甘く見ていい問題ではなくなるわ。
そうだね。あんなのがバカスカ出てきたらとんでもないことになるよ。
They mentioned wanting to strike at the offsprings.
そうだね。いくら直系のヘレティックでもタイラント級をゾロゾロ引き連れてこられたら面倒になるはず。
幸い今まで見たもの以外に卵から出現したタイラント級の個体はまだ確認されていないわ。行動範囲もダークマターの中に限られるようだから、あまり危険度の高い敵にはならないと思うけど、今後出てくるもの次第ではどうなるかわからないわ。
まあこのまま進むしかないね。
Okay.
急ぐのは美しくないの。
Let me get
ゆっ
that.
くり行くわ。急ぐのは美しくないの。
Wait, what? That's like another
ゆっく
one?
り行くわ。
Oh no, that's an EX. Okay, that's not what I need to get. Okay, never mind.
行こ
Let's go
う
down.
ぜ。目標に移動する。
Recently, there is this video that I saw about.
片付きましたね。
I actually made a recording on that. Maybe I can just make the video so that you guys can actually know about the topic I wanted to say. But then now I have a new take on it, so maybe I have to retake that video. Like I heard that there's a lot of people that say that they don't understand why console gamers want video games to be. Why do they like exclusivity in video games? And then they would be like, I don't understand why do they like exclusivity in video games? Why not make the games? Why don't you want everybody else to play your game?
目標に移動する。
And here's the thing about that I feel like exclusivity about in the video games being good, and exclusivity is like builds identity kind of mindset, right? So
人類の敵。
見ただ
with
ろ。
like video games,
準備はいいか。じゃあ見ただろ。私も
私たちの敵。
like
見ただろ。
with like video games, when it's spread into everything becomes the same thing. I feel like it's a bit boring now. Like a lot of video games nowadays, you feel that boringness that happens in the video
目標に
games.
移動する。
It's also because they try to release the game
片
everywhere.
付きましたね。さあ、
You know.
旅を続けましょう。
So the game loses its identity. What I mean by that is that game used to be super fun and super innovative, and I feel it's much more healthier when video games
行こうぜ。
a company compete with each other, and when they try to make different type of experience and
綺麗な雲ね。
play style towards each different games. What I'm trying to say is like, okay, Nintendo have
美しい物語
Nintendo.
だったわ。
Now we have this thing. This thing has a different controller, different feel, different play style, different things that you can do with this. For example, you can use this. It can become a tennis racket. You can use this. Now it switch to it can become a mouse. It can become like that innovative technological advancement is what we are also as a gamer love to enjoy. The reason why I bought a 3D Pulse is because I want to experience the 3D audio from a PS5, right? That technology advancement like experience with it. When video games nowadays they becomes like multi-platform and they becomes like everywhere, they just lost that identity. It's like they don't do it that way because they want a single games to be applied at everywhere. So as I said again, when you try to apply to everywhere or you try to appeal to everybody, you appeal to nobody, you appeal to nowhere. And that's my take on it. It's just like because the video that I actually saw that says, I don't understand why do console gamers love exclusivity. Don't you want everybody else to play your game? Because actually Asmongo's like clips. So I saw it from that. That's what he says. So the same logic that I use with his logic on immigration and stuff like that when he's trying to apply in immigration things, like what do people fight against with immigration? You're losing your culture, you're losing your country, you're losing your identity as a country. The same thing applies with video games as well. When you say like a PS5 game, you remember when I played with Killzone, a Killzone PS4 exclusive game. That game, you use the touchpad to actually uses different function. Like you can mix shield with it. You can build up some, send up some drones. You can send up some weird beacons out or something like that. It's all with a touchpad. Not only that, sometimes you have to swipe like this to climb the stuff. So it's like different experiences, technological advancement, technological experience that you can actually feel. But this doesn't happen in an Xbox. Xbox doesn't have a touchpad. So when the game becomes like, multi-purpose, what happens to this big chunk of plate? It just become a big chunk of plate of select button. Now it's just a one button. Like what's the point of this now? Right? It's the whole technology shit. That's why I said that if a video game is, it's exclusive on PlayStation game is PlayStation game, and you gotta use a PlayStation controller to play it because they got like all this touchpad, all the different things that is being provided in a Sony PlayStation technology. That is exactly what it's that unique, innovative experience that you get. Game companies used to be creative, like back in the day, and people still talked about that. And now they wonder like, what's happened? Because they're trying to please everybody. And now they're pleasing no one because every game's gonna be multi-platform. Yeah, let people play on whatever platform they want to play. No, man. People should actually choose what they want to play. Oh, you want to play a PlayStation game? Get a PlayStation. Play a PlayStation game. Oh, you want to play a Steam game? Oh, play a Steam game. That's it. It's on PC. It's conveniency. That's the selling point. That's the selling point of that game. It's not like the technological shit or something like that. It's like there's a bunch of like community stuff that you can do. It's like a bunch of indie games and whatnot. That's where that is. So that's why I feel like that's my take on it, right? The identity, the creativity, the innovative side on a company when they try to create something that is like new and interesting. It's always like the third party that's making the boring game because they don't apply to this, they don't apply to this, right? They don't apply to that button. They all standardize their button into a certain same kind of button. Because if not, it's not gonna work. So that's why it's like Killzone, Fallout. Is it Killzone something like what is the Killzone game again? Killzone PS4. What is that game again? Shadow 4. That's why this game is never on PlayStation on PC from what I remember. It is not on PC, right? It's just on PS4 if I'm not wrong. And I think it's great. Yeah, it's just on PlayStation 4. That's the only thing. And it's a great game. I remember playing that game. It was like so good. Really intense game, good graphic, everything. It's like pushing the limits of a PlayStation technology. And that's why Death Stranding is a good thing as well, because Death Stranding is a technological advancement for PlayStation 5. You can see what PlayStation 5 can do and stuff like that. So those are like, the innovative, creative side on like art or whatnot. People never really fight. Like they fight for AI destroying this and shit. That's because it affects your work. But the same thing is like, creativity affects the whole company. Like Sony is not being creative anymore. Well, let's hate on them. They make them themselves. That's just weird. You didn't allow them to be innovative. You didn't allow them to be creative. So that's my take on it. That's really the frustration part that I have. The only reason I think exclusivity is important is because 80% of the exclusive games are usually very about optimized. Exactly. That is one of the points as well. That is one of the points as well. That's why I don't think third-party games should be exclusive. Yeah. I mean, third-party game is third-party game, right? So that it is what it is. That's why they are called a third-party game. But that's the thing, right? I really feel like video games should really be more creative and more different. Every time when I buy like all the headset, the multi-tab, because we can play 4 people, the controller, the PS4, it's like, wait, what? You can actually do that? They got these new things. I remember I was buying that. It's called a Go headset for like PS4, right? The Go headset, the one that is broken now. Oh shit! Ooh, do not destroy my headset. It is kind of destroyed, but it's not really destroyed. But the reason that I bought this headset back in the day was because of it can play 7.1 surround, and I was like, 7.1 surround? That sounds interesting. Holy shit! This whole thing is broken like crazy. Well, it's a very old stuff, so you know it makes sense. Yeah. Oh, the PlayStation 4 controller, right? The PlayStation 4 controller. I'm talking about this. And you play this, you'll be like, with that Killzone game just now, the experience that you get from the controls, and you know, it's just unique. A very unique experience that I got. This is the PS4 USB. I don't know, I want to take it out because I might use it from time to time. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, anyway, let's go back to the game. Sorry about the distraction. And yeah, let's go.
地上最後の楽園エデンは皆様を歓迎いたします。
So they put Dorothy there. Showing Dorothy see the T.
やっぱりいまいちですよね。もともとはドロシーが大きな天使の翼をバサーッと広げる予定だったんですが、それで羽がふわふわと舞い落ちて花が咲くといった感じで。
やめておいて正解でしたね。
え、そうでしょうか。そんな。
それよりこのようなもの取られた覚えはありませんが。
合成音声よ。拾った交換音素材から作りました。フリーウェアを使ったので品質は懸念事項でしたが、想像よりはうまくいきました。
そうでしたか。脚本はどなたが？
私。
ずいぶんとアークが嫌いなようですね。
何のことかわかんないわ。
洗練された表現とは言い難いですが、気に入りました。悪くありません。チャンネルはお貸しします。一日中お好きなようにお使いください。
まだ視聴率は。
どちらでもいいことです。正直に言って驚きました。私の口から出ていてもおかしくない言葉でしたので、それで十分満足しました。
I mean, like, they kind of have some familiarity here, right? Of course, they kind of have some familiarity here.
それからメガネの方。
はい。
Which one?
はい。
私のサインを求めていた方。
あ、はい。私ですね。アイリと言います。
こちらへ。
Area approach of
携
Dorothy.
帯端末を見せていただけますか？変わった画面だったのでよく覚えています。
私物ですので、それはちょっ
とお願いしているように聞こえましたか？
どうしたんでしょう。携帯一つでずいぶん怖い雰囲気ですね。仕方ありませんね。私のお貸ししますよ。
アイリー、聞こえませんでしたか？
Arya hands her phone to Dorothy.
手短にお願いします。重要な連絡も来ますので。いいでしょう。
And press down.
どれほど当てれば十分に読み取れますか？私の情報を。5分ほど。そうですか。
For 5 minutes, silence fills the room. No one moved a muscle, save for Dorothy's. Eventually, she removed her hand from Yeri's
こ
phone.
の程度で十分でしょうか。
何を企んでいるんですか？
企む？言ったはずです。私には隠れて何かをする必要などありません。私のことをお知りになりたいようでしたから答えて差し上げたまでです。
I wonder what were all the Nikke things when they actually know about Dorothy's, past. Dorothy leans towards Aerie, speaking softly into Yeri's ear. Irie, I guess. Irie's ears, but she calls her Erie. Erie. Loud enough for everyone else to hear. She says,
よくお調べになってください。
Soon, real soon.
私が何者か、どう生きてきたか、そしてアークが私に何をしたか。簡単ではないと思いますが期待していますよ。
Soon, real soon
答えて
indeed.
みせましょう。
楽しみにしています。
楽しみだな。
では皆さん、お話はここまででよろしいでしょうか。そろそろ休みたいので。
悪いんだけどスタジオを使わせてくれない？編集から番組の登録まで一気にやっちゃいたいの。ここなら設備が整ってるし。
お好きなように。
そういえば冷蔵庫にいろいろ入ってましたが、食べてもいいですか？エアコンつけますね。お茶をいただいてもいいですか？
They just hang around in her room. Oh, by the way, your fridge, I saw there's a lot of food in it. Can I just get some of your
お前
food?
を守る。そう誓った。
私はアークの星になる。
煩悩を断ち、知恵の境地へ至る。
Dorothy is the kind of character that I want, like, a lot of, like, that kind of stuff happens to her.
フルコンタクト。
Right, because she got so badly hurt that she kind of lose hope towards the world or whatnot. And then you meet people that actually, that warms you back, like brings you back to the proper path in life. Yes,
私はアークの星になる。
Ah, stupid thing! I should really change it to Robbie Redhead. I need to remember to change to Robbie after this, because we might actually see more of this stupid thing again. Okay, let me change this, because I need to change to. This is the best, most. Oh wait, you have like 200 ammo. You have like 200 ammo. You make me. Wait, that's the boss. Second one. No! Grave! It's supposed to be Grave. Grave can shoot non-stop. Ah. Why are you not shooting? Oh no, you're turning to weird shit. Okay, go for it. 200 ammo. No! Stop it! No! No! No, it's supposed to be grave! No, you're doing a stupid hand for what? No! We're gonna waste 10 seconds again. No, I really gotta change Red Hood into like Rocky Red Hood. Okay. Grave. Got him. Okay, this is fine. Now we can kill it. Yeah. It was like 200 ammo, but it turns into the stupid hand palm thing. But I think if we get Rocky Red Hood, it's gonna be fine because I got like 1,000 ammo from that. I can shoot 1,000 shots. Okay, that's not much stuff there. Wait. I think I am too late. It's already the boss fight. I think I'm not gonna change anything there. This chapter is more on Dorothy and Annie's side, I guess. Okay, let's see what the hell is this. Something crazy gotta happen here.
ベヒモスの卵です。しかしレビアタンが見えないぞ。これは罠に違いない。
Okay. Let's not approach it for now and hold back.
肝っ玉の小さいやつだ。私が行こう。
We gotta upgrade ourselves first, man.
中に何か見えるわ。
Staring more closely to the egg, and it's hard to see, but it appears to be filled with some kind of embryonic fluids and floating inside. In the silhouette of a person must be Behemoth.
体型から考えて間違いないかと。
この短時間でここまで？どれだけラプチャーを食べさせたの？
レビアタンが自分の体を食べさせたようね。以前ニヒリスターが自分の一部を捕食させてインディビリアとトーカティブを一気に復活させたことがあるの。他の手段よりヘレティックを捕食させた方が回復は早いということのはず。どれだけ食べていて、あとどれだけ捕食すれば完全に戻るのかまではわからないけれど。それなら遠くから石を投げるのはどうだ？
お、やってみる？
あなたは止める側でしょう。
Oh, something's happening. Something falls from the sky and lands with a resounding crash. The impact is strong enough to send a vibration aura. As the dust clears, someone can be seen sprawled on the ground. This? Who's this?
かっこよく着地しようと思ったのに。
She's all bloody.
鼻が痛い。うわっ！鼻血が出てる。
誰？
This?
誰ってもちろん。あれ？ルビーじゃない。
フォービースト。
変だな。ここにいると思ったのに。あなたたち私のこと知ってるの
？Is it beloved?
違った。
She's kind of big boob, so I kind of like her already, actually. Hasn't Leaviathan told you?
ルビーから？聞いてないけど。
We are new friends of hers.
あ、そうなの？
New friends.
だよね。やっぱり。
Oh man. Hold on. I need to.
今大事な話をしてくれないんだ。
I need to ban a spammer.
だから私のことって聞いてる？なんて言ってた？いい子だって言ってなかった？
Sorry, you did. But she only told us about Behemoth.
そっか、そうだよね。いつもベヒモスだもん、レビーは。忘れちゃってたのかな？待って。
I'm not missing it. She does sounds like it. She does sounds like Pikachu. To be honest, she does sounds like it.
言っとくけど、私が弱くて悪い子だから紹介してくれてなかったわけじゃないよ。レビーって頭いいのに大事な話をしてくれない時があるんだよね。じゃあ改めて自己紹介したくね。自己紹介ってちょっと恥ずかしいな。先に話しておいてくれれば心の準備できたのに。ジーズだよ、忘れないで。
ジーズ。
分かった
Okay, Jizz. I'm Jeff. Do you want to get some of my... I'm sorry, I need to stop that.
覚えた。
ラピー、
Do you want to get some of
レ
my...
ビーとは長い付き合いよ。
Rob, don't start making up any weird backstories.
申し訳ありません。言ってから後悔しました。
ラピー、ラピー、ラプラスだ。うわっ、急に虫が飛びついてきただけっていうか、大声でびっくりしたわけじゃないから勘違いしないでね。わかった。ラプラス、ラプラス。
ドレイクだ。
ドレイク、ドレイク。よろしくね、みんな。レビーとベヒモスとバハムート以外に友達ができたなんて初めて。
Nice to meet you.
みんなレビーに会いに来たの？
Yeah, it's been a while since we saw her, so we came to chat.
指揮官、余計な設定は。
Sorry, it sounded better in my head.
そっか。ところでレビーはいつもここにいるのに。
She went to get me some medicines for my upset stomach.
指揮官、
お腹痛いの？待ってて、薬がないか見てみるね。
This wing on fur and revealing a massive wingspan. The wing appears to have a slimy texture and reminiscent of dark matter. Jizz reaches her wings and start rummaging.
これ飲んですぐ治るよ。
Thanks. Is hand over the bottle dripping with the dark metal? The moment I reach out to grab it, Jizz suddenly pulls it back.
そのアピールしたいわけじゃないんだけど、私からもらったってこと必ずレビーに言ってね。わかった？
Yeah, sure. I will let her know how kind and thoughtful you are.
優しい。そこまで言わなくてもいいんだけどな。でも
Maybe it's chopper as well. I don't know.
レビーも喜びそう。
Maybe it's
じゃあ
chopper as
これ
well.
を飲んで早く良くなって。あれ？レビーだ！レビー！お友達も来てるよ！だよ！なに？よく聞こえない！だってば！そいつらは敵だってば！おバカ！騙してたの
Robbie.
円環。
Everything goes black. The ground starts to shake violently. Unable to maintain our balance, we all tumble to the ground.
うわ！
これは何？
暗すぎる。暗いのは苦手だ。
It's pitch black. I can't see 2 inches in front of my face. My body continues to tumble about as I crash against various surfaces, which I cannot see. All I can hear are screams of my friends and all around me. Just as my conscience begins to fade, everything suddenly brightens again. Blue sky dotted with picturesque cloud comes in mind. What the? God! I feel like I'm free fall. But how is that possible? So we're all falling from the sky now? The wind is hitting us so hard that it struggles to even open my eyes. Once I manage to pry them open, I see that we are falling from an immeasurable height. What's going on?
指揮官、そちらへ行きます。セブンスドワーフゼロ、アクティベート。
I believe I can fly in that. While dizzying and adjusting in direction in the mid-air, Rappy works her way towards me. I curl into brace position and slam into Rappy's arm hard enough that it feels like ramming into a wall. So her boob is not soft enough that it even feels like a wall? Is that what it is? What about Lapras and Drake? From afar, just spread her black wings and approach us rapidly. Okay, massive shout slam to Jizz. Jizz is sent careening backwards through the air. At the same time, Serapi accelerates, turning me tightly against her. Serapi skids across the ground for a long distance before coming to a stop. Too close for comfort. What about Lapras and Drake? Abby points upward towards the sky. Like a pair of tandem skydivers, Lapras and Drake hold hands and spin in circles as they descend. As they descend, the two suddenly let go of each other's hand, and each lands dramatically in what they clearly think is the coolest pose. At this point, I'm too tired to be amazed anymore. Just dive straight at us from the air. The fusillade of anti-aircraft fire from the Admirer couldn't keep up with the speed. Just close the distance in an instant. Lapras and Drake stands between her and us. Just diving at high speed, it intercepted by Lapras and Drake. A massive shockwave sweeps through the ground. Wait, what? Too many things happening right now. Correct. Rappy deploys the drills and swings it upward to form an uppercut. But just before it drill pierces Zia's side, her wings surge forwards to block the attack. Dark matter splatters everywhere. Ziz immediately retreats. This massive black wings spread out. Her wingspan is immense, big enough to engulf us all. That's why we love her. As I adjust my stance, it feels like I step into something thick and vicious. As I look downward, I see the entire ground is soaked in dark matter. This must have been earlier when Jizz got hit. Splook! A worm spreads across my side. You know, like when you fight like the 4-beast and shit, like this is my take on this like kind of story, because we all know that 4-beast is not like, even though I don't really know much about it, but if it just like the story is just like this, they don't feel like a super or a very bad person. They don't feel like a very bad, like, you know, like something to fight with. And for me, stuff like this is pretty anticlimactic. So it's like, it's, you know, it's like, oh, you can't fight them with your full, like, you know, self, because, you know, you don't want to kill them if it's possible. So that's why it's like, it's not like when you fight with like Chatterbox or Indivilla or whatever, where you have like this, yeah, we gotta beat them down, we gotta, you know, just defeat this, like, you know, heretics or whatnot. The feel that you have with these girls is so different, because each of them have like a different personality, where they feel like they're pretty, you know, like soft. They are like lovable characters, like you don't really want to like fight them. So, you know, this is like the thing, that why I'm mentioning this is like the same thing with going to like a lot of media try to make enemies that's like has a lot of, you know, backstory, and they want to put too much back things behind them, like the reason why they do this, the reason why they are a villain, the reason why they are a bad guy, you know, that kind of stuff, like the so-called pussification of a video game's enemy. This is what I'm trying to say. And then when you got like an enemy like Indivilla or like Chatterbox, which they are just a bad guy, you know that's a bad guy, you don't have to confuse yourself, you don't have to like, you know, be like, your emotion don't have to go all over, you know, like, oh, this is like someone that must be defeated, so you can support that the protagonists or the characters in this game to actually defeat them. And when they actually defeat them, it has like a very cool, like, you know, like scene or fighting scene or whatever, and then after you defeat them, and it feels very good. It's just like when, you know, when Luffy punched that Tenryubito, the celestial being, like a very one punch, that kind of satisfaction. So when it comes like fighting these girls, it always feels like, you know, to me it feels like a it's like child's play, like, oh, you know, it's like you're not gonna fight seriously or anything like that. It's just not gonna happen. So sometimes it just feels a bit like, you know, like, oh, you got Unchained? Oh, now Leviathans can transform? Nice.
思い通りに抑えるのは難しそう。
レビアタン。
でも一番うまくダークマターを扱えるのは
This Solori is considered one of the hard ones. I mean, game-wise, that's like what I'm. Yeah, that's a different story, right? I'm not saying like, you know, like it's bad or whatever. Like it's a cool thing, but we know that the fight around here is all just like, you know, it's not serious. You're not trying to kill them, kind of fight. Ooh. You know, like the crazy thing when you're fighting with Chatterbox and then you're like losing, and then Snow White comes in. And then, you know, it's like, oh, you know, that feeling like, whoa, because you know it's a life and death thing. Okay. Is it dead? I think it's already gonna be dead. Holy shit, Leviathan sucks! You transform for nothing! What is that? Leviathan, what is that?
片付きましたね。さあ、旅を続けましょう。
倒した？巨大化したヘレティックを？
そこまで手強くはなかったわね。
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't feel like it's difficult at all.
少し違わない？
未完成ということかしら。
レビー、大丈夫？ダメ、失敗した。うまくいったのは半分だけ。できると思ったのに。
Talking of Celestial Dragons, wasn't there a Chinese game with a Hell House type boss? What is that game? A Chinese game with a Hell House type boss? Is there a Chinese game with a Hell House type boss?
怖くておでこも広いけど、私が一番すごいなって思うのは
Wu Chang or something? I don't know. Is it Wu Chang?
ありがとう。
What?
見てなさい。もう一回。
Or is it Lost Soul Aside? Which one? I don't know what you're talking about. Hell House. These wraps are Leviathans and they fly away, right? Mouth sounds come from inside the black sphere. This cradles the black spheres and in an instant leap up to the air and disappearing from our view. And they gone. Abby rushed over to me and crouches down. She quickly reached a section of my shirt and revealing the side of the Leviathan pierce.
こうなることもあると思い、止血抗生剤と鎮痛剤を十分に携帯しています。
Nice.
少しだけこらえ。
Robbie leaves the other sides of my shirt.
指揮官、先ほど脇腹を刺されていませんでしたか？
I did.
痛みは？
What's a ridiculous question? Of course it's not hurt. Hold on, it doesn't hurt. I'm
そのはず
fine.
です。傷がありません。
What?
血が凝固していますので、刺されたことは確かだと思います。
Oh shit, I'm not a human? What are you talking about? Yes, you're not human. You're
回
number
復してい
7.
ます。
ありえないでしょ。本当は刺されてなかったんじゃない？
いや、刺されたのは確かに見た。とても恐ろしい光景だった。
It looks like Hell House, but it makes with tree trunks. You only seen in the trailer.
ヒーローヒーリングをバードボーイが。
Chinese game. Because I don't know, you might be tree trunks. You might be talking about that woke game from Xbox thing.
なんてことだ。
That Midnight of South or something like that.
助手ではなく、一人の立派なヒーロー。
お願いだから静かにしてて。
とにかく一度アドマイヤ号に帰還して、人間用の医療機器もある程度揃ってい
Time
る。
to upgrade, time to
それ
upgrade.
でしっかり検査しましょう。
I don't know. I don't know any other Hell House that I remember. What is
移
going
動し
on?
ます。ベヒモスの卵への対処は？
私が守る。ヴィランは奪うものだ。奪われる側にはならない。
ならば、私も一緒に守ろう。卵を守ることはヒーローの使命だ。
それなら頼んだわ。卵とヒーローの使命との関係は私にはわからないけど、行きましょう。指揮官、歩けますか？
As a matter of fact, I think I could even run.
ひとまずあちらで汚れを落としましょう。血をきれいに拭いてください。
Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe you're talking about, I don't know, it could be it's not Tides of Annihilation. Is it not Tide of Annihilation? Because are you saying that new trailer that they had with that purple color thing? But that's not Hell House. I don't think that's Hell House. That's like a girl fighting with like 5 girls. That's like fighting with Shiva or something like that. Representing off the side clears a throat.
指揮官、
Yes.
次にレビアタンと遭遇したときは少し強く当たってもよろしいでしょうか？
Why?
このままでは話ができません。こちらが会話を望んでいても向こうは本気で潰しに来ていました。一方的に誤解されて、正直に言うと苛立っています。そうです。
Annoyed.
怒っています。
Be my guess.
どうされましたか？
Nothing. Do whatever you like, Robbie. Just don't be too rough with her.
ラジャー、 話を聞かない
I'll
子
try to
供
find a
は
trailer where we haven't
席
seen
に
any
着かせ
gameplay
ま
yet.
す
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, I reacted to that. You mean like I did reacted to that game? Next is gluttony. Oh, so it's really at the gluttony part. So I think like the next time I'm not gonna play this, right?
綺麗な雲ね
I think I'm gonna play with a side story. I don't know, man. I think maybe I might play with this the next time
ゆっくり行くわ
when I play with Nikke. What the hell is system error? What's happening to my internet? Are you guys still on?
怪盗ファントム今宵君のもとに参上する
What's happening to my internet? What is expiring soon? What is expiring soon?
止まらないノイズ一緒に歌おう
Okay, I guess that's that, right? I'm not gonna gacha anything. Wait, what? Why is that? Why is that Eve?
今だ
Why is that Eve?
今日の私どうセクシーすぎる
Yeah, I guess that's that, right? That's chapter 37, and I think that's like I mean like this is Jis is pretty cool, I would say. Like that's a very cute character. Yeah, 4Bs, they kind of make 4Bs pretty lovable, all of them. Like Leaviathan and, you know, even Behemoth. I mean, like all of them are kind of lovable character. They're not like crazy, you know, bad character or whatever like that is. So I don't really find that tension,
今日
that
の私どう
pressure from them
セ
at
クシー
all.
すぎるかん
And yeah. So I guess that will be that for today, right? So there's nothing else anymore. And then there's just this Nikke and stuff. And yeah. Not pretty sure. Hold on. Maybe I will check it here. But you say that, you know, like that game. I'm not pretty sure what game are we talking about. Is there any stuff that I reacted that you say is that? Chinese game that I reacted. Maybe it's inside the future game show or something. Looking forward to your take on chapter 38. Yeah, the next time I think I'm gonna go with chapter 38. Probably not gonna play with Mudfish. I don't know. Should I play with Mudfish and stuff? The side stories. Maybe I can just play them anytime. I don't know, but yeah. Chinese game with Hell House. I don't really remember like what this one. Ryuji Haruku, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what is the game with the Hell House. Chinese game with Hell House. Is it Where Winds Meet? You're talking about Where Winds Meet? Did Where Winds Meet have a Hell House? It was like a year ago, so quite far back. A year ago? A year ago? It's like 9 months ago. Quite far back. Like what did I reacted to like a year ago? Elden Ring? Lost Soul Aside. It could be Lost Soul Aside. Isn't it Lost Soul Aside? 1 year ago. Vindictus Defying Fate. That's Korean though. Maybe it was Where Winds Meet. Maybe it's Where Winds. I don't know. Maybe it's Where Winds Meet. Maybe it is. Maybe it's this one right here. I don't know. Makes an attractive female characters equals money, man. What a naming sense. Yeah, I think maybe it is Lost Soul Aside. I only play one over of that. But Lost Soul Aside, I only play like probably 2 or 3 days of that. I couldn't really get into it that much. Again, I think like I'm more interested in like modernized stuff, like cyberpunky or like modern stuff, right? That's why I think NT works really well for me. I guess that's just that. Yeah, what is happening right now, by the way, on X? Like what happens? Oh yeah, look at that, man. Lover Kiss. You remember this game that got banned from Steam? Steam actually rejected this game from Dragami Games. Remember this game? They got this new character. Apparently there's like panty shot and shit. Look at that. Whoa! No! And oh yeah, Square Enix has a contest. Square Enix has a contest. Alright, this is Mocha. Welcome. Yeah, Mudfish will have more contacts. Yeah, I probably will, I will see. I want to play with Chapter 38 though. The next time when I stream, I'm gonna play with Chapter 38 and yeah. And I guess that's what I'm gonna do. But the next stream is not Nikke. The next stream I'm gonna go of course we're gonna go and continue with our GD script, and we're gonna learn more video games creation, and so I can make my own game, my own waifu games, and we're gonna spread the word with a bunch of people that make more waifu games, so that we have more waifu games to play, and and I'm gonna be one of them, okay? Oh yeah, they got this, but too bad. I did check this this thing, the Square Enix game contest. But it's too bad it's only for Japanese, because I did check in, and it's for Japanese. But the funny thing is, everybody is giving Square Enix shit. Everybody is talking shit about Square Enix. Like all this comment, most of them, like almost all of them, are kind of like a shit comment. It's like, oh, so this confirms that Square Enix is over. They can't make good games anymore, whatever, right? They just made out a contest for video games and say they they would do all the distribution, the marketing, the publishing, and everything. All Square Enix would do it, despite like doing all of this, and then people were like so negative towards it. So this is Square Enix saying that they won't be able to make video games anymore. They don't really know. they don't really know how to make video games. Like, oh shit. It's like so negative. Like, I will put out the idea. I will make some stuff, and so are you guys gonna get the copyright, like ownership towards my game, my idea, or whatever, Like, I was like, wait, what? There's like so many weird shit. Like this one is saying like, oh, are you guys running out of staff? Is that what it is? Man, Square Enix really, really, really did a bad job, huh? This is what happened when you goes to California, man. Goes to California, get a bunch of DEI hired, and then get your own company destroyed. Now you have lost trust. Everybody don't trust you anymore. Even Japanese themselves, and they look at you and they're like, what are you doing? So it's like, the Japanese kind of you should still be able to enter. You can you gotta live in Japan. It's not like Japanese. I'm talking about you gotta live in Japan. I don't live in Japan right now, so that's the problem. If I'm in Japan, I can just join in, right? Ken Shokin, Saoku, and this is a lot of money. This is like 100 million or something like that. 10 million or something like that. Yen. And that's a lot of money if you win. So you gotta live. Like, they didn't say it's Japanese. You gotta live in Japan, or a group, or anybody that's associated, but you gotta be in Japan. You gotta be completely original. A product that has never been seen before. It's like a total original stuff, right? You can't create something that's already been out there and create it again. And So wait, they actually agree with AI guideline for those who can accept the terms of acceptance and the AI guidelines. So the AI guideline is 制作による表現の独性と創造性の誇張するための技術を尊重しつつ著作権の保護を徹底します。Okay. Wait, the AI guideline is still not yet out though. Wait, is it like AI? AI is not. For the people who actually use AI, you gotta. Isn't this just double work? Like places that you use AI to make, you have to rewrite it with hand. So you have a code, you put it out, and then you have to rewrite it with hand. That's it. But isn't that double work? Isn't that like? It's what the hell? Wait, what? Toyawase Maruguchi. I mean, like, it's pointless for me to even look at it, to be honest. Star Anise. So yeah, where's Taki from? Taki is from California, I guess, if I'm not wrong. I asked him, why are you in a blue state? He says, the red state's food tastes so blunt that it doesn't taste good. And I was like, yeah. Put in the right amount, not the white amount, right? Like that's what Uncle Roger always said. You don't want your food to be too blunt. you want to have a tasteful, spicy, spiced, well-seasoned food. I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. So that's that, you know. So yeah, I guess yeah. AI Rio guideline. Okay, they got like the proper, right, but it's not now. They didn't really put out like what is that limitation on it, right? This is the guideline, but it's prior to announce like what is the guideline is for AI. So we don't really know. And so these are I like to see this. I really like to see this. Like, oh, it's Japanese stuff and stuff like that. I like it. I actually feel like this is, to me, it's a new like a new way of, I can see Square Enix is doing the right thing, which is making Square Enix game Japanese again. Understand what I'm trying to say? Like Square Enix is making game Japanese again. That's why it's in Japanese. Only Japan. Only people in Japan can make it. Only people in, like, you know. Like, I really actually like to see this, because they've been trying to put out into California and stuff, where they put out trying to please out the press too much. They crossed the line. Like, it's good that you spread your game everywhere, but you lost your identity at half of the point, right? Because like back before, this is what they said, right? With Final Fantasy, the game was actually like Final Fantasy VII, the so-called very popular towards international game. That game was built without the attention of like, oh, we're gonna sell this game to like global. But then there's a bunch of like localizers like trying, like, this is good stuff. Please let us, you know, localize it and then sell it out to the global. And then after like a few like really persistent like requests from the localizers, they finally say, yeah, sure, you can do it. They never expected that it will sell. And then Final Fantasy VII blew up. Poof! And then it spread it out. But because the game was originally made Japanese, and everybody out there, they never tasted it. It's like, what is this? What? It's like the first time that they taste flavor from spices. And so it worked so well that they were like, wow, wow. And then they decided to make their games like, you know, it was too West. It's now it becomes like the West amount. So so they don't have the right amount anymore, you know. No more flavor. But this is a good thing. I guess to me, I feel like this is a good thing that I can see. Like, you know, they're trying to push back more games into Japanese again. And I think I like that. I like to see that. Now what you gotta do is just put some panties and like, you know, and some nice fan service and shit into your game again, and it would be great. Like if you play a lot of like old like Final Fantasy or even any Square Enix games, you will see a lot of that. They're kind of like nice, like fun, harmless fan service like all around, right? And it's all great. Like something like this, right? Like it's all great. So yeah, that's that, I guess. The demo, yeah, I did try the demo. The demo was actually pretty great. I'm not pretty sure you guys actually, you know, played that. Yeah. Well, nothing much actually happened. Looking forward for Summer Game Fest. I'm not pretty sure what you guys are looking forward for that. Like I probably have to make a bingo. I want to make a bingo list. I want to like stream it properly when Summer Game Fest happens. And yeah, right, we'll see what games comes out. I really can't wait. I'm hoping to get some news on Final Fantasy, like seriously. Give me some news on it. Just the third part, right? Or even Stellar Blade 2. That's like the well-known IP that we know. And I want to see some new game, something like this, right? Some new game with hot characters that appears out of nowhere and being hot and shit, and you know, and it's gonna be a new game that you can play, you know, something like that. I'm looking forward for that as well. Like it's just so good. Sorry, I already reacted to this yesterday, but like look at that. First of all, we got asses around here. Wait, it's over here. Where did ass go? Yeah. Oh, the ass go here. And then we got the face, right? The face is like, look at that. That's a good face. That's a good one. Man. Okay, guys. I'm gonna call it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, right? Chapter 38. That's gonna be the next one for Nikke. But the next stream, I'm gonna go and, you know, make more games. So I'm gonna just try to learn how to make games again. And so that we can actually go and do the things that we're supposed to do, which is releasing my game demo in 2 weeks. No way I can do that, but I might do something else. But I want to see if I can forcefully still achieve this. Release my Blossom Bash in this time, which is September 6th. You gotta be like 69, right? I want to be 69, but that's like 96, but it's kind of hard to make it 69. So it's like, you know, it's like the Japanese time, like Rokugatsu. No, that's like a different time now. Like that's like calendar like this, right? So it's like 6th of September. So 69. So that's that. That's 6th of September. Let's hope we can achieve that. You know, that's just what it is. Oh. Okay, yeah, so nonetheless, I'll see you guys again. So the next stream is just, you know, again, game dev stream. That's just what it is. I'll be seeing you guys. Be seeing you. Boom. Oh yeah, for those on YouTube, drop a like, subscribe if you guys enjoy what I make around here, right? It is what it is. See you guys again.